Hello, welcome to my channel. I am attempting to do a highlight declutter. I am a highlight hoarder. I don't know how many are in here, but there are a lot. I have this box, this holder, and this little container full of single highlighters. I've previously decluttered my face palettes, which included any palettes that had highlighters in them as well. So there are a lot. There's way too many. Earlier this year, I did do a declutter. So I feel like these are my favorite. They survived my previous declutter, but it's too much. There's no way in my lifetime times 10 could I ever go through all of these products. I need to pare it down. I'm not optimistic for how much I'm going to be able to get rid of because it's a lot, but highlighter is my weakness. So I'm already stressing out if you can't tell. Okay, let's just jump right in. I'm going to start with these two that I'm definitely keeping, and I want to get them out of the way because they're fragile. So this is my ABH So Hollywood highlight, and it's cracked, which makes me very, very sad. So I need to keep this sitting on my desk like this. Otherwise it crumbles and I need to put it back together. So definitely keeping that one. This is also another fragile one, but it's so beautiful. This is Sweet Tart by Cleonad, and it smells like vanilla and candy. Let me show you how beautiful this is. Can you see? Oh, you can. Oh, I love this. So definitely keeping that one. Now that I have those out of the way, I think I'm just gonna jump into this one. This is mostly my liquid highlighters and loose highlighters. I'm gonna start with this. This is actually a backup of this filled into this one because I prefer the pump. I used up the primer that was in here previously. So this is a Tempdew BoxyCharm Liquid Glow that is in here. I love this. I've gone through two already. So any of my friends that received BoxyCharm back in the day when these came out, I got them from them, and I use this all the time and I love it. So definitely keeping this. Holy Grail status in this liquid highlighter. So since I'm keeping those, I know I have a few other liquid highlighters in here. I have these two from Revolution, Luminous Gold and Luminous Starlight, which are dupes for Moonlight and Celestial from Cover FX. Since I have the Cover FX ones, I'm going to declutter these. Actually, I'm going to declutter these Cover FX ones and keep these Makeup Revolution ones just because I think these are better for someone else to get. You know what I mean? They're fancier, so I'll declutter those and keep the Revolution ones. I have this one little sample from Hourglass. It's the Champagne Flash. It's this one here. It's really beautiful. I'll never buy this because it's so expensive and I really don't need to buy any highlighters. Plus I'm on a no buy year, but I'm going to keep this, likely pan it. I feel like it'll be an easy highlight to pan, and that could be satisfying. Then I have 4 ColourPop Super Shock Shadows. Nope. They are 4 ColourPop Super Shock Cheek Highlighters. This is hard because I really like the ColourPop formula. This is On the Cusp, which I am definitely keeping. I'm also keeping Flexitarian. On the Cusp is this one, and Flexitarian is this one. Then there are these two from the Disney Princess collection, Part of Your World, and this one is A Smile and a Song. A Smile and a Song is beautiful. It's this gold, and the one beside it is Part of Your World. I'm going to declutter both of these. I think A Smile and a Song is too gold for my skin. And A Part of Your World is beautiful, but I like the other two better. But this one, oh my gosh, I'm so bad at this. This gold could be so beautiful with a tan. Okay, I'm keeping the gold one, which is A Smile and a Song, and decluttering A Part of Your World. Now we get into the ridiculous amount of loose highlighters that I have for someone who rarely wears loose highlighters. I'm definitely keeping the Makeup Forever. It's a small jar. I'll never get through it, but it'll be easier to get through than these giant jars. This is in the shade Iridescent Pearl, number 13. I'm going to declutter ColourPop Know Me. I'm going to keep Kylie Santorini. It's this one right here. This is Fiji. It's better for a tan, but I'm going to keep Fiji also. This is Lightning Bolt. I don't want to get rid of this because I definitely don't have anything else in my collection like it, but I don't see myself wearing a yellow highlight like this covered in glitter, so I'm going to declutter this. Both of these highlighters, King and Queen from Kylie, I'm going to be keeping. This is King and this is Queen. I have these 3 giant Wet n Wild loose highlights. Okay, so this one I'm going to declutter, which is You Glow Girl. And I'm going to keep Zodiac and I'm So Lit. I've decided I'm getting rid of the Revolution loose highlights. My favorite is this BoxyCharm one that I have, and I have so many backups of this. If I ever run out, then I can go ahead and look into alternatives, but I'm just gonna get rid of all my liquid highlights. This big box, oh brother, I really don't think I'm gonna do well here. This is Cheers Darling, and this one is Princess Please. I'm keeping both of those. I do have 3 from her original launch. This is Salted Caramel. I'm going to declutter this one. This is Cotton Candy Cream. I'm also going to declutter this one. This is French Vanilla. I am also going to declutter that one. So those 3 can go. Oh, and I have one more from her Christmas collection. This is Snow Angel. I am going to keep Snow Angel. Her new formula is way better than the old one, although I did get a lot of use out of those original ones. I have some Jeffree Star highlighters. This is Uranus, Peach Goddess, and Princess Cut. Oh, I also have this one, which is Wet Dream. I'm going to keep Peach Goddess and Princess Cut. I'm going to declutter Uranus. I'm gonna keep Wet Dream. This is the Pretty Vulgar Shimmering Swan. I'm going to keep this. I'm also going to keep the Matte Radiance bronzer from Laura Mercier. It's just a little baby. Also going to keep Sin from Urban Decay. I had, I think 2 or 3 of the Urban Decay highlighter palettes last year, I think, and I decluttered them all. I've also had Aura, or Aurora, I think it was Aura, in this one, and I decluttered that as well. But Sin keeps making it through the cut. It's this one right here. I'm decluttering Dandelion Twinkle. It's a nothing highlighter, and I don't need that. These are blinding. These Makeup Obsession, I think I got them on sale for like $2 or something like that on the Makeup Revolution website. These are incredible. They're so little and so affordable. So this one here on the left is Highlight in Moon, and this one is Lightning, which is this one here on the right. Oh, so pretty. I'm going to pass on Hustla Baby from Fenty. It's simply too dark for my skin. This is a mini Jouer highlighter in Citrine, which I will keep, and Rose Quartz, which I will also be keeping. Citrine, Rose Quartz. This Model's Own highlight is gorgeous. I just never reach for it, and I think it's slightly too dark for me, just like that Fenty is slightly too dark for me. So I'm going to pass this on. It's in Golden Sand. This breaks my heart because I know how much I paid for it, and it's far too dark for my skin. It's right here. Gorgeous. But like, why did I buy this? This is Guilty Omega Glaze highlight. This one I know for sure I'm keeping. This is the ABHM Racy highlighter. Just looking at it, it's beautiful. So there it is. I love this highlighter. I also have these two Wet n Wild highlighters, Earth and Air. I'm not sure which collection this was. Maybe it was Zodiac? Yeah, I think so. There's Zodiac signs engraved in there. They are beautiful, but I have these in other formulas. So we'll pass those along. This, if you've not tried this highlight from Wet n Wild, it's probably one of my most used highlights. Again, it was like a domed, and the dome is starting to go away. I'll have a Cosmo and Boozy Brunch. I'm keeping both of those. This is the Mac and Patrick Star Holiday highlight. It's beautiful. I haven't worn it yet. It's a summer highlight for me, but I'm going to be keeping this. I have 4 highlights here from Dose of Color. This is the Desi X Katie highlight in Fuego, which I love. And this is Mirame, which I also love. Mirame is slightly too dark for me. I don't even think I can pull it off in the summer. So I'm going to pass this along and keep Fuego. Then we have the I Love Sarahi. There they are right here. It's not a smart choice, I know, but I'm keeping them. They're just too pretty, and I haven't tried them in the summer yet. There's a lot of affordable, beautiful highlights in here. These, I know for sure I'm keeping. These are the Pixie by Petra Glowy Gossamer Duos in Delicate Dew and Subtle Sunrise. Natasha Denona. I have 2. I have the original formula, which I used a lot, All Over Face Glow in shade Light. It's a beautiful, subtle, everyday highlight for me. So this is the original formula, and then this is the Super Glow. Keeping them both. I still can't get rid of this one. It's right here. This is the Bronze Goddess Heat Wave highlight from Estee Lauder, which is staying in my ever-growing keep pile. I have this Tom Ford highlight duo in the shade Reflect Guilt. I had 2 other Tom Ford palettes that I decluttered earlier. I've worn these. They seem dark on me right now, but I mean, we're just getting into the warm months. I've worn these and I love them, so my one Tom Ford product that I'm keeping. This is NARS highlight in Tribulation. I'm going to declutter that. Revolution Pro Illuminate. I know this is a really great highlight, but as you've seen, I have way too many, so pass this along. This Juvia's highlighter, I believe this is the Tribe Highlighter Volume 3 is the name of it. I love it. It is this one right here. I'm keeping this. Out of these 10 or so highlighters, I need to at least cut this section down by 3. So let's do that. This is the AOA Halo highlighter in Blissful, and I'm going to declutter that. So that's 1. This is a beautiful highlight from NARS. It's in Fort de France. Definitely keeping this. I'm going to declutter this Ofra highlight in Glazed Donut. It's just too white for my skin. I've never worn it, and if I need a blinding highlight, I have others, so There's two. I love this highlight from Ofra. I don't know if it's still a thing. It's You Glow Girl. It's the Dupe That collab from ages ago. And this is a great highlight. Keeping this. And this Master Chrome 250. This was the collab slash non-collab with Nikki Tutorials, and it's really great. I am keeping that. I'm going to declutter this Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlighting powder in Golden Flower Crown. It's just a little too gold for me, and if I need some golds for the summer, I've already kept enough, I think. This is the other Mega Glow highlighting powder I have in Blossom Glow. These are like YouTube made me buy it products, and I don't wear them, so I'm going to declutter both of them. This is the I Heart Makeup Goddess of Love, Goddess of Faith highlighter. This is something else. If you want blinding, this highlighter, I can't not keep this. It's bulky, annoying packaging, but it's gorgeous and it's staying. This Kaya Toy Alien highlight is beautiful and matches my skin tone perfectly. It's this one here. Keeping it. This is Laura Geller Gilded Honey. I don't keep many products anymore because of sentimental value, but this is something I went to Chicago for, and I live in Canada. It was a long drive. It was an epic road trip with my best friend, and I've used the shit out of this. Like, I love it. But it's slightly too gold, but this is one I'm just gonna have to keep, and it's never leaving my collection. And then I have the Too Pure Nude. I bought this Sunlighter Pure Nude highlighter because of Emily Noel, but I think it's slightly just too dark. I like the original, which I've used quite a bit, so I'm going to keep the original in Be My Highlight and declutter the Be My Sunlight. These highlights I had in my favorite section, so I don't know how easily I'm going to part with any of these. This is MAC Global Glow, and this is a tan highlight for me, but I am keeping it. Double Gleam. This is probably my most used highlighter recently, although you could never tell based on what it looks like. Double Gleam is staying. Okay, so this is stupid, but I have this Sweetheart highlight, which is the same as the other one that I showed you over here. I'm gonna keep it. This one they sent to me because this one came shattered, but I repressed it. But that's why it's so fragile. It just kind of sits there. But what I'm going to do is move this into my magnetic palette, because these little holders are kind of shitty. I wouldn't pay extra for that like I did. I'm going to keep it because I feel like I wouldn't be scared to go somewhere with this highlighter. This highlighter does not leave my desk. And it smells good. For some reason this one doesn't have a scent to it. This is Berlin Girl Glow. All of these Becca Flying Saucers I'm gonna have an issue with getting rid of. Berlin Girl Glow is staying. So is this Master Chrome in Rose Gold. I had them all at one point, but I only kept the collab with Nikki Tutorials and this Rose Gold. This is Moonstone. It's just a mini. I really, really like this highlighter, and I don't have this in any other palettes, so it's gonna stay as well. Fenty How Many Carats. This is like something else. This is a great highlighter, but it's not like an everyday highlighter. There's a lot of glitter in it. It's a clear base with micro glitters in it as your highlight, and it's beautiful. Not everyday wearable for me, but definitely it's Fantasy Sonia glammed up going out time highlight for me. This is Pearl Flashes Gold by Becca, the Light Chaser highlights. I'm going to declutter this. Royal Glow by Becca is staying. This is Rose Glow. It came in a Glam Glow and Becca little mini set. I'm going to declutter this. This is not my color. This is a Kat Von D eyeshadow. I don't have many Kat Von D products left, but this is Thunderstruck. and it's right here. It's a beautiful highlight, and I think I had a couple of my friends find this at Winners for like $5. My battery died. I think we were talking about Kat Von D. Anyway, keeping that. This is the Year of the Pig highlight, which I am keeping. This is Dreamsicle, and I actually really love this highlight. It's right here. And we are keeping this one, Prismatic Amethyst. It's like a slight duochrome, and I love it, and I'm keeping this. I am going to declutter Champagne Flashes Bellini. Amethyst Flashes Geode. Declutter that. Rose Quartz Flashes Seashell, I am keeping. Rose Quartz is also staying. MAC Oh Darling is going nowhere. I'm going to declutter Becca Gold Lava. It's just 2 yellow gold for me. This is a limited edition Tarte highlight in Spellbound. I was so hesitant to get this highlight, but let me show you. Because there's blue and pink and all that in it, I just thought it was going to be like one of those messy rainbow highlights, but look at this. So pretty. I could look at highlighters all day long. This is MAC Whisper of Guilt. This is something I've never used. It was kind of a product that I searched high and low for. When it first came out and it got discontinued, it was selling on eBay for like $300 to $500 like crazy. And I wanted it so bad. Obviously, I'm not going to spend $500 on a single highlight, but then Christmas 2017 came around, and so did Whisper of Guilt, and I bought it. And I just feel like I can't let this go because it was such a sought after product for me. So it's just staying around for now. Anyway. And then Soft and Gentle. This is Holy Grail status also for me. I love this highlight. This is Vanilla Quartz. I'm keeping. This is Opal. I feel like I have Opal in palettes, and it's always a free gift with purchase. Not that I'm purchasing anything, but you know, it's always around, and it's slightly too dark for me. I don't think I'm going to miss this in my collection, so, but you can see there's like a dip there. I'm going to declutter Opal. This is Champagne Pop, and I have Champagne Pop in many pans, but it's probably my favorite highlight, so, or favorite Becca highlight. So I am going to be keeping Champagne Pop. This silly little thing, I just can't part with it. No rhyme or reason. This pink highlight is stunning. The bronzer is impossible to use. If you wanted to just use the white highlighter, you'd need to use a pencil brush. Like, it's stupid. I don't know why they did this, but it's staying. Parisian Lights is also staying. Spanish Rose Glow. This one's gorgeous. It's slightly too dark for me in the winter, but in the summer with a tan, stunning. This is Lilac Geode. It's not a shade sold on Sephora, and it's not readily available to Canadians. So I got it on Beautylish. And I'm having a hard time to part with this, even though I'm not sure it suits my skin tone. I'm going to keep it. Maybe I'll have second thoughts later on in the year when these products have gone through rotation and I've really tried them out. So sticking around for now, and we have one last highlight, which is Endless Bronze and Glow. Endless Bronze and Glow. So it has a teeny tiny little highlight, a bronzer, and a blush. This was a Chrissy Teigen collab, and I can't part with this. If I counted correctly, I decluttered 32 highlighters, kept 74. So again, just about a third, a little less than a third. I'm okay with that for now. Hopefully as the year goes on, as I say in all of my videos, I'm going to get better at this. I'm going to realize that makeup doesn't have feelings. My feelings aren't attached to makeup. I don't need to buy more, and I don't need to hold on to everything that I have, because there's not going to be an apocalypse where I'm going to need 74 highlighters. If you stay around this long, that's incredible. Please subscribe if you want to see more of these videos, and I will talk to you in my next video. Bye.